Hello again. For today's work, I'm out here at Pararekau Road in Karaka. We're building a footpath which is about 1 kilometer long. Um, I'll show you pictures of, and I'll make a video of what the actual how we're progressing so far. And well, today's work is I need to establish a couple more control down the far end of the site. Unfortunately, I don't have a GPS unit on me because there were other people that needed to use it today. So as land surveyors, we learn to adapt and use everything and anything to our disposal. So for today, I only have a robotic, and I will try and survey with it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up over a mark, and I'm going to do a backside, and then I'm going to continue putting in my own marks along the whole side up until I get to the end of it, and then I have a little setup job to do, and that should be the end of it. Well, I hope you enjoy our day today, and come along for a good ride. Thanks. So what I've done so far is I've set up over the mark, and I'm just trying to connect the controller to the total station. I kind of found out that the radio settings and the network, they're not the same, so I'm just going to change that. So every time you use a different total station with a different controller, you have to always check the radio channel and the network ID, because if they're not the same, they won't let's say talk to each other. So if we're using TSC3 in Trimble, a Trimble TSC3, it's basically like you've created a job, you're making sure that you're in the right coordinate system, you've linked in your appropriate files, and if you can hear that, it's starting robotic connection, which means that I've connected the handheld to the machine. So how it works, like you set up over the mark, you use that site to get you close to the point that you want to measure to, and it's quite accurate. It's really accurate. And then you take a measuring tape, and then you measure the height of from the point to the crosshairs on the side of the lenses. There's a mark there. I measured about 1.693 meters. So that tells me that that station is 1.693 meters from the nail to the center of the lens. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to go to try and connect it to a VX and X series. So I'm going to go station setup, because it's a station setup, and we'll just have to adjust my levels. On the tri-brack, which the machine sits on, we have a bubble, a level, electronic level inside the machine, and then we have a level on the handle as well. So when it comes to accuracy, and this is the fundamentals of surveying, in my opinion, the initial setup of your machine and everything, because whatever you do at the start will carry you forth during and after after you progress to your work. Yeah, so I'm gonna accept this level for my electronic level. I'm gonna go through the temperature settings. I'm gonna just give this, I've selected it in the map, so I'm just gonna give this name, have it the same thing. Then it'll show you a northing and an easting and an elevation on here, and then the height is 1.693 meters above the nail. So that is it. And now I just have to go find a point to backside and then a point to check in, and then I'm gonna use this method to establish all my control all along, and I'll show you in moving forward what I'll be doing. So from here I will be going to that end. This is another nail is on that side. I'm going to use a backside. That's going to be my backside, and there's another nail on that other end where I'm going to use it as my chip. And then I'm going to carry forward to that point over there where I'm going to set up the machine there. I'll do a backside to that nail, and then I'll do another check to this nail, and that's the way I'm going to carry forward and establish my We're out here with Radio the Foreman. He'll introduce himself after this, and he'll explain to us about the work that we're doing out here. But I'll ask him some questions along the way. So, Mr. Radio.
Oh, hello. My name is Sione. Haki. That's my nickname, Radio. Easy.
Cool.
For the boys they're gonna use.
Okay, can you explain about the work that we've done here so far?
So the work we've done here so far for Pararekau Rd at Karaka. So we're gonna have to make a new footpath for the pedestrian that's 3 meters wide, but not much. No, but for the long.
It's about 1 kilometer long.
Yeah, 1 kilometer
1
long.
kilometer long.
Yeah, but 3 meters wide for the footpath. So maybe 2 weeks and a half from here now.
Okay.
And me and my boys will be here. So I'm coming along straight away where the marks, where the survey marks, where the offset, where the finish level.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have all my string to all the way to make the marks.
1 kilometer string.
Yeah. 1 kilometer.
So how many boys do you have working for you?
For now I have 5 boys and plus one truck driver,
Okay.
just only us.
Okay. So can you explain? Can you just share about the culture about safety and workmanship and everything, the whole culture about working at Fulton Hogan? Just just tell us about your experiences so far about like how Fulton Hogan has taught you to be safe on site. Like, what do you do like when you start your day and all of that?
Every day when we come here, start the job, we have supposed to do the tailgate. We start on site. So I run through all the hazard for that day, like the tigger operator, the tigger in the truck, and the pedestrian. They're gonna walking along here on site.
Cool.
And the power, you're gonna have the power overhang.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have use spotter every time for the digger and for reversing truck. And when the truck tipping the middle and some dirt spoil from inside to the other side,
Cool.
there's gonna be supposed the spotter can come in and work together with the truck driver to spotter because we have the power overhang on the top,
Yeah.
overhead. Yeah.
So from a stakeholder's perspective, how do you have the neighbors and have everyone around the site, have they come to you and say thank you for a good job that you've
Yes,
done?
most of the people in the pedestrians walking along on the new footpath, they're gonna say thanks
Are they,
for the
so
good job.
they're
Yeah.
really happy about
Really
it.
happy about, and they ask, did the footpath go along the shop at the front? And they say, yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
And they say that's the main thing for them. They're gonna walk straight away to the shop. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to thank you for taking some time out to share some knowledge on the work at Pararekau Rd. And yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Karaka. So there you have it, guys. From Pararekau Rd, 1 kilometer long footpath. We've done a station setup, which is quite like a mini traverse to establish a control along the way. It's I've shown before, and I've set out all my controls along the site. So we have one little more setup job to do that we're going to do later in the week. We've got as-builds to do at the end of construction, and at the end of it they've requested to have a drone flight, so we're going to be performing an aerial survey on this residential area. And I do hope that you've enjoyed the video that for today at Pararekau Rd. I'm really impressed with these maintenance boys and the level of workmanship that they have. I came on today and I looked at what they've done. I looked at the concrete and the finishing touches of it and what they were doing with it, and I'm really impressed. And I just shout out to their management, to their structure, to everyone at the Fulton Hogan Maintenance Division, all the way up to Mr. Imran Muhammad, to all his engineers and everyone that's involved in the training and competency of these boys out here. So from Micah the surveyor to everyone that's watching, have a good day, have a blessed week, and don't forget to subscribe and like.